In this video, we're going to be using inequalities to represent intervals. So we're going to use inequality notation to represent each of the following. So our first example says that C is at most 2. So our key word here is at most. So what does that mean? If C is at most 2, then that means that the biggest number that it can be is 2. So it can be 2 or it can be smaller. So we can write that in interval notation or inequality notation, as C is less than or equal to 2. Let's look at B. Here it says all x in the interval -3 to 5, where -3 is not included and 5 is included. So because it's telling us that it is all of the x and they exist in this interval, we know that our x value is going to be between -3 and 5. If we think of our symbols, we have a parenthesis on the left-hand side, which means an open interval. And so we'll have here a less than sign. And over here we have a bracket, which means it is a closed interval. So here we will have a less than or equal to sign. So now we can see this, that x is between -3 and 5, where -3 is not included, but 5 is. If we look at our final example, it says t is at least 4, but less than 11. So if we look at their words here, we have at least 4, but it's less than 11. So that tells us that t is going to sit between the numbers 4 and 11. And it says it can be at least 4. So that means the smallest number it can possibly be is 4. So it can be 4 or it can be bigger than 4. And then it says, but less than 11. So let's just put that in a different color so you can see that a little bit better. But less than 11. So that means t must be less than the 11. And so that's going to be our symbol there. So here we have inequality notation representing each of those following statements.